cash and receivables. This one, I think virtually every business probably has to deal with. So if you have one person receiving customer payments via cash or check, then a different person should record the transactions in the accounting system. This prevents the person receiving the payments from diverting them maybe to a personal account. Especially important if you deal in cash transactions.
Hi, I'm Bette Hochberger, CPA, CGMA. This channel covers tax strategies and preparation, real estate finance, and more. Come learn how to grow your business and keep your wealth.
Following the video I did last week on internal controls, which shockingly got quite a bit of interest. Who knew? People wanted to know how to set up their accounting function better in their business. I didn't necessarily think it was going to be so popular. It's important, to us accountants, but I don't know how much business owners care about it. But I think it's one of those areas where you're like, I should probably know how to run the accounting in my company better if I have a company. So we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive into some of the issues around the accounting world and our function and what we do. And we're going to start with I'm going to call it basic, but it's just basic because it's like one of the first things that you can do, and it's segregation of duties. So this is a very basic accounting internal control that you can set up. It really doesn't require specialized knowledge or software or anything like that. And really what you need are a couple humans. And it's making sure, essentially, that the same individual doesn't have custody over your asset, doesn't authorize the use of the assets, and doesn't maintain the record keeping of these assets. So why is this important? There's a couple of reasons. So firstly, it makes sure that you've got overview and review of your accounting function. And this helps reduce errors and improve financial reporting. It also, very importantly, helps prevent fraud, because when you separate out the duties, you're going to need at least two people to work together or collude to commit fraud. One person on their own doing multiple things, it's much easier for them to hide what they're doing. If you're separating out their duties, now it's a little bit more of a challenge. You need to get more people involved. So here's a couple real world examples. Cash and receivables. This one, I think virtually every business probably has to deal with. So if you have one person receiving customer payments via cash or check, then a different person should record the transactions in the accounting system. This prevents the person receiving the payments from diverting them maybe to a personal account. Especially important if you deal in cash transactions. You don't want the person that's taking the cash in to then say, well, I'm just going to slip some of it in my pocket, right? I think that's part of why going cashless has become very popular, because you're kind of cutting that step out. You don't need a human to receive cash. That's a different conversation. Another example, payroll. If you've got one person compiling the payroll information, such as hours worked, amounts to pay people, etc., things like that, have another person review the calculations. This prevents overpaying or even underpaying individual employees, or in a much worse case scenario, having fake employees being paid, right? Paying people who aren't even really employees, which is a type of fraud. So feel free to use these examples for your business. If you're looking for help setting up internal controls, this is a service that we do provide. We've got many years of experience. We can help tailor it exactly to your business, to what you need, and even document the whole process for you, which we call standard operating procedures. But if this is something you're interested in, drop a comment, contact our office. Happy to help. That's what we're here for. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more tips on growing your business and your wealth. Bye.